Hello. It's me. And today, it's more or less Sovereign. It's a really late stream today, so I'm not doing any daily games to stall, because people are gonna go to sleep, and I want to get the stream in before they go to sleep. I'm assuming it's gonna take a minute or two for people to join, but that is the idea, that we just jump straight into the game today. It's gonna be probably a bit of a shorter stream. Can't believe you started at 4:20. I didn't. I started at exactly 20, you know, if you don't look at the clock. I was gonna post the where gif. You know, I'm so not surprised. 59 on my PC, man, that's a scale issue. This is why you set your PC one minute early, so that you avoid this issue. Right, where were we? We are in which tower? Confront the fucklord's incursions. Explore extra-dimensional space. Yeah, this is... Aram, no? Yes, this is the Aram Tower, I believe. I believe you're correct. This one's special. Yeah, okay. You see how there's people roaming here? I don't get the dialogue from last stream, but I think I remember that they said that it's like a warrior invasion from you know, the fucklord. It's not the special space beings we were fighting before. These are actual troops. So let's go engage them. I'm sorry, we don't want to fight you. But yeah, I forgot. This area is gonna be potentially a bit fucked up. Arrow of Ice. When did you get this? This was not in the game when I played. Did you get it? No, you just have Holy Burst. We're gonna start with a bit of combat. That hurt a fuck ton, and we didn't kill. Okay. The guy didn't say anything about not fighting them. It does. It says we're fighting specifically these two. The two roaming ones at the bottom. We're not fighting the static ones, and we're not fighting the ones up north. We're fighting the two specifically roaming beneath the arch, which is this arch up here. So we're fighting the two beneath that spot. Please just die. Hey, that nun kind of got it going on. You know, I know this isn't a horny game, but that nun kind of got it going on. Well, if there's ever been a moment to... do you think they resist the arrow of abstinence? An arrow designed to destroy sexual magic? I feel like a nun would resist it, but you know, somehow I think it's gonna work out fine here. I should have healed between. Don't pervert it with your fantasies. You know what? You're so right, bestie. Oh. I don't know what... Wait, it's weak to the arrow abstinence, but it's not weak to... Okay. Weak to fire? Ice? Resist fire, okay. Well, those were the only two we were gonna kill. I feel like I'm playing like fucking... I was gonna say Yumaniki, but that's not correct. I'm thinking... Ao Oni. Blue Oni. Just dodging random RPG Maker enemy patterns. This group is leading the attack. Are we ready? Yes. I'm sorry for this. We can't control ourselves. It'll be over soon. I forgot to heal again. That's fine. These hurt a fuck ton, and they have a big, like, stronger one in the back, so we gotta lock in a little bit. By that, I hope they don't kill one of us in turn one. Okay, we're fine. I do like that they buff the enemy. It's buffing their defense specifically. It's not buffing their damage. Mass heal, lightning storm. Hello, Kirby. You missed nothing. It's just been a little bit of combat. We ended up in a... We ended the last stream on the combat section, so we're just gonna get through that real quick, which I think we actually did. You spared us? Why? You may be fighting us, but you're not our true enemy. I thank you, but once we recover, we will try to attack you again. What did the fucklord do to you? He's always controlled everyone with the spell to prevent sex. It was unfortunate, but just part of life until recently. But then he captured many of us, did some sort of magic I didn't understand. Now I feel a deep desire that grows painful if I do not obey. We have a lot of expertise about this sort of thing. We'll find a way to help you. But you must finish your ritual, or he'll come. I'm afraid that's inevitable. I've been working on the ritual, but that will just slow him down. Taking out his army might have kept him from invading Aram here, but that means we're giving up a lot. Surely we have a little more time. Can we do something more? Take prisoners back with us? We can't be here when the fucklord arrives, so we're going to need to choose carefully. Start out with an interesting choice. Does this one feel obvious? I think this one feels obvious. Like, I instantly know what to do here. It's not number 3, that's for sure, yeah. Captives, correct. Actually, impeding him makes the sequence easier. Protecting Aram does nothing. But rescuing the captives gives a better end result. So that's the one. Which, you know, makes sense. As we always say, fuck Aram. Yup. We won't leave you. Try to cooperate if you can. Also, hello, Niklas. We do not deserve such kindness. Weak as we are, we will not fight. I don't like to think about the losses, but maybe this is for the best. Let's get to work. We don't have much time. The crystal is starting to crack. Mistress Yara said if that happened, our defenses won't hold with no one to support them, and we don't have enough power. Don't worry, Fuani. There's a retreat plan in place. I know, but this place has become like a home. I don't like the idea of invaders being here. I don't like it either, but this is war. We have to... Do you think I wouldn't come save you, my delicious bunny? Yara, it's so wonderful to see you're alright. We finished the ritual in Takan, so as soon as we heard about the attack here, we came to help. Thank you for the watch streak. I appreciate that. I got jump scared with the purple icon in chat. Yippee! Cola! But this attack is coming from the tower. Can we stop such a thing? Physically, we have a decently strong force, but it's hard to say about the magical defenses. What? You can manifest in reality? That's scary. I may not be able to really help, but I can at least tell you that much. Spread thin as we are, we need all the help we can get. What's the situation? Your defenses are holding. The invaders might break through eventually, but you have plenty of time. That's the typical, like, status message that's telling you how well you've done in preparation and, like, earlier choices. Like, I can see there's, like, 4 variants of that. Like, no, you're dog shit. They're here in 2 seconds. You know, all the way to, no, you have all the time in the world. Personally, I would recommend letting some through as a trap. Split their forces. Do we have the forces for that, Hilstara? We're going to be just fine. The strategy should work well. I'm glad. I get a little fussy about stuff in the real world. They can't have sent that many, right? Can we go fight them ourselves in the tower? Yes, and I suggest you do. But since you've kept me out, I can't recommend anything specific. That's okay. We prepared for that too. Let's go. Save. Alright, we can fight them from here somehow. Basically, we've positioned ourselves outside the defenses to draw them to us. Since the tower is so twisty, they won't be able to get here all at once, so we can keep taking them out. Others will follow a path into the real world, where our forces should be able to overwhelm them. The good news is that we should get healing between waves. Got it? Let's get prepared for a fight. Interesting. This seems terribly inefficient. Why would you ever siege someone through the tower when you can just... I mean, I guess it's like technically teleportation into the other continent, but this seems inefficient for the fucklord to do. But on the other hand, he's not the smartest tool in the shed either, so... You know, maybe that's not unexpected. Higher agi, lower everything else, lower everything else. Yeah, okay. Careful, they got here quick. I feel like we should be able to disable them really easily. Yeah, that's fair. I think they expected like 0 opposition from us most likely, right? Can't imagine a world where they expected to have to deal with us like in a serious manner. Especially considering our airship fleet. Shame we haven't gone to use it much yet. I mean, you know, there's always time. Those are some sexy outfits, but I feel kinda uncomfortable about this. Are you girls okay? I'm sorry, but we'll keep fighting you. That's one hell of a sexual curse. Ick. Don't worry, we'll take good care of you. But the spell, only the fucklord can lay with anyone. Good care of you. Heads up. Thank God they specified that I got a heal between. Haze of Sex seems pretty key here. Shield Wall and Haze of Sex. I mean, I want to kill the healer first. But I should do... I definitely did the wrong thing there. I should focus the debuffing on the... focus the debuffing on the attacker in the middle, not the healer. Yeah. I hate the healers in this section. I distinctly remember the healers from this section from when I played ages ago as being such an annoyance because they heal just enough to where fights that would normally be like 2 or 3 turns end up being really long, and then suddenly turns out when you don't have healers it can be a bit annoying. Actually, I should... Oh! Well, you know. It's fine. Accidental guard. It's okay. Actually, you should go on there, you should go on there, you should go wherever, and you can go on there. Yeah, we're fine. Imagine any Magic Joe Schmo can still throw fireballs at airships? Nah. Honestly, have we seen long-ranged magic like that? Really? From, like, kingdoms? I guess we have. We've seen shields. We haven't really seen like active attacks like artillery, but I think it's like read between the lines they're using it, because they're discussing it a lot. I think we're winning this. These are elites, not a huge army. I should mention that I am a bit more tired than usual, so if I get stuff wrong or like forget stuff, it's mostly because I'm tired. Not because I'm stupid, okay? We're making a pile of sexy bodies. We're not done yet. That's an interesting design. Fucking longer sword than Sephiroth. Striker, yeah. You could call it that, for sure. I kind of want to do cleavage instead. I feel like cleavage does way more damage. So let's do that instead. Succubus Kiss. Actually, no. I thought you were the one that took damage. You weren't. National Torment is better. Like, straight up. Indomitable Will, cleavage, piercing. Okay, that's scary. Brother, you're so close to that. One more turn, I can't do that. Gotta do it like this. Okay, good stuff. We win this fight without anyone dying, which is the important part. We've seen very big shields, and we have done huge attacks against the Incubus Kings. I call it the overcompensator. You know, you're not wrong. I think that does it. I don't feel any more pressure on our defenses. I'm not as good with the magic, but my gut says they've retreated. We won! Hey little girl, you can hear us, right? How did things go? No one got through other than those you let through, and your forces took care of them pretty quickly. This is one of those spots where the army quality you've got matters a lot, I imagine. This is definitely a check on if you've raised your army like high enough in quality. They're pawing at the orcs and succubi though. You'd better get here quick unless you want an orgy on your hands. Sounds good to me. Overall, you did very well. The Fucklord wasted a lot more forces on this than we did, even proportionally. We did it! Hell yeah! Let's head back to wrap things up. Just who are you? We're the people who are gonna take down the Fucklord. I'd like to believe that. I mean, things are going pretty too well, I feel, right? This feels like a setup for things to not keep going too well. Are you okay, lady? Look at her fucking spaz out. Cock! It seems quite unhealthy. She's doing a huge amount of damage to everything we constructed, but I think it would be a mistake to confront her. The Mindbreak did a good job. I have a reflection. I have a really funny reflection. At one point in my life, it actually came after a Smash tournament where I was talking to Beld. I don't know if anyone knows who Beld is here. Doesn't play anymore. That motherfucker was randomly, I don't remember how we got on the topic, but he was like arguing that Mindbreak is a better porn tag than Mind Control. And he argued like vehemently, like really, really hard for it. And I didn't really care that much, but I was like, okay, I can maybe see it. And then I played this game, and it's so unbelievably like cringe what's happened to the demon here, that any like positive thought I had toward it just died immediately. It's really funny how this game just like killed that potential fetish like immediately. Because of how absurdly like over the top it is. It's like bimbofication, but like taken to the extreme in this game. Wish we could have made that barrier. It would have helped, but it wouldn't have stood up to a demon of this strength. The hell? I thought demons were weirdly shaped things, not like people. Normally, demons are fragmentary entities, not people as we understand the concept. The rare, strongest demons might have some kind of mind, but they are very different from any race in the real world. But this one, my guess is that the Fucklord forced her into a human form for obvious reasons. It may have taken a serious toll on her mind. That is quite sad, but what can we do? With magical support from Iris, we do have options. The question is how to best use it. I'm sorry, but my trap wasn't able to work on her. Unsurprising, since I assume you were prepared for humans instead of demons. Her name is Sabifa. She used to be a proud demon, but it seems the fucklord has broken her. We need to make a decision quickly. Why are you here? The situation has gotten a lot worse. I may not like it, but I think we need to work together. Make no mistake, I refuse to fight with you or support your master's plans. But I am not heartless enough to do nothing when the greater evil is this close. Stop giving speeches and just tell us what you mean. My trap will make your battle easier, and I can tell you more later, but I want something in return. I need Simon to not take the shard. I have a proposition. Send me to Erosha. Let me try to defeat the fucklord on my own. So, Ginasta. You got sent to the Incubus Emperor, which was decidedly, like, either equal or just below the fucklord in strength. And you got turbo-owned. With reinforcement, I might add. Why would this work? Can that be done? The path through the tower does go both ways. We may not be able to send an army, but one person, yes. She is stupid, you know, I agree, sadly. I can see what's likely to happen. Your master will have no choice but to defeat the fucklord and absorb his shard. She's thinking she's the protagonist. You know, if she was the protagonist, she would be like 4 times stronger after a defeat like that. Like, that's the training arc moment for sure. And we did find her under a waterfall, if you really think about it. So if we found her under a waterfall, chances is she's already like doubled her strength. Never mind, I take it back. This is an excellent plan. If he really means what he said about not wanting to dominate all power, give me a chance first. We're not going to stand back and do nothing. However, our preparations against the fucklord will likely take some time. Until then, you may do what you can against the fucklord. And if I succeed in freeing Erosha, you won't force your way in and take over later. She has the same pattern as Rial on her neck. If you zoom out, okay, we'll take a look. But if you do defeat the fucklord, we will only be happy. We accept. Oh! My god. Why? It even looks like a continuation of the... It looks like a continuation of the one Riala has. That's really weird. I wonder if that's like intentional design, like the what's her name, Ulysses or Ulrissa? That's it, Ulrissa that we met earlier, looking like Sabifa. Interesting. Good. There are other oceans here who I would like you to help. I was able to break their bonds, but they are still trapped here. Of course. Where are they? I left them in a safe place to the south, but nowhere is safe here anymore. We shall go assist them. In that case, this motherfucker sent us on a fetch quest the very first instant. She demanded we send her to Erosha to go kill the demon, and then sent us on a fucking fetch quest. This is unbelievable. I'm not playing an MMO, am I? In that case, send me to Erosha. You had better keep your promise. Hopefully next time we meet, it'll be on better terms. Are they sure that they gave you the name of the fucklord demon? Yes, they did earlier. Ginasta just said it. Ginasta just said her name is Sabifa. It was the first line she said in this dialogue. Her name is Sabifa. That damn woman is getting on my nerves. But for now, she is an ally of convenience. Let's go south to assist the Erosians. Okay. Okay, the first thing it says is don't interact with the group of erosion southeast yet. Great. What's up? Porn game. That's what's up. Calcorv Dodger, I tried my best, okay? We're killing the roaming erosions right now and not touching anyone else. How are you doing, Yuner? We're porn gaming. Which might be a little surreal if you haven't been here, but yeah, it's mostly gameplay right now, not really any porn, so you're fine. I know you're a bit too young for this. We're playing for the plot. Real. Oh my god, they're so weak. Why is my party so weak? This is gonna suck ass. It's weak to lightning, right? I hope so. Okay, Blade Dance. Kill. Well, Blade Dance does help a lot. Is she blinded? She's blinded. Why the fuck is she blinded? It is my kebab pasta? You do kebab pasta? Not like with rice or anything, you just use actual pasta? That's crazy. I've never done that. Never even seen it. It's so good. I don't believe you. I think kebab on its own is really heavy, and I think pasta is also pretty heavy. So together it becomes way too heavy. Yeah, as you can see here, by the way, we're 86 hours into this RPG. Can't jump over here. Okay. Like gyros? Chicken kebab? Oh, okay. But I still wouldn't want it with pasta. That seems crazy to me. Yeah, okay, these are what we're killing. We're killing the women and children, not the rest. Please just die. I mean, Aura of Spirit, takedown. I feel like I should try her as a physical attacker instead. I feel like that would probably be a lot stronger than what she is right now. She does like no damage. Do they even... Do they even have an attack? No, but I need to be able to do enough damage to actually kill them. That's funny. So we just... keep bashing away. Actually, I should just Blade Dance it. I hate the healers, man. Try before you deny type shit. I respect that. I say that all the time. In exactly that cadence. It's my favorite sentence in the world. Okay. You're a physical attacker now. I hope you can actually deal some fucking damage. You're so worthless. You are a healer, though. We just want to go home, please. Look at the character designs here. We got... Why did I just said I want a physical attacker, and then I made her a magical attacker. I'm not very smart. Healing Aura, Lightning Storm, Fury Strikes. The issue with these characters is they are so fucking inefficient with mana that it like scares me. But I do have a bunch of consumables, so it's fine. Okay, I'm kind of self-conscious about the fact that you joined at a time where no dialogue is happening in a game that's 95% dialogue. Makes it seem a lot less interesting than it is. Well, this is the final one we're killing. Aura of Might. Do you do damage? Is this a first? Are you actually going to deal damage? It's so much stronger. Why is the magic attack so weak, even though your magic value is a lot higher? Does everything just have way higher magic resistance? That's kind of crazy. Okay, nice. That's all the ones we were gonna kill. Strictly kill the enemy, don't kill anyone else. Which I guess makes sense. She is spazzing the fuck out. Okay. I am safe, like, spamming. Help us! We're coming. Ooh, yeah, we killed these before. It's fine. Power of Might. Take down. I don't even know if I want to use anything here. I mean, a stun would be really helpful, so I think we do get some SP. Wait, are you... Okay, good. Bolt of Lust. That did jack shit. Oh, but her heal is a lot worse now. I see. There's a trade-off. That makes sense. So if you spec magic, she actually has decent healing, but now her healing is dog shit. Well, thankfully, if you just crit 5k, it doesn't matter. You will just kill the enemy anyway. Another Abyssal Gem. What does the Embodiment of Luck do now? I think it just gives you like either a guaranteed crit or just a very high chance to crit. Thank you. You won't enslave us again, will you? The woman who saved us said you serve an Incubus King, but we'll help you reach safety and offer you some support. All we ask in return is information about the Fucklord. That is very kind. The other women said you were not to be trusted, or other woman. But if you can actually take down the Fucklord, that's what we hope to do. It's great and all, but aren't we on a schedule here? Given the support we should have, I have begun restarting the ritual, in a subtle way that Sabitha will not notice. This will no doubt attract the Fucklord soon, but I believe this to be a good risk given the spells we have to use against him. Please, we don't want to see him again. Yeah, this Fucklord guy has put a spell on an entire country where none of them can orgasm or like jerk off without him being involved. None of the men can ever do it, and the women can only do it with him. It's real good. It's like a utopia for incels. I'll send you to safety. Please don't be alarmed. Our orcs and succubi will treat you well. And now, to wait. It won't be long. What the fuck is this? You actually took out a whole group of the Virgin Slut Army? How irritating. But you're my enemy's main harem, aren't you? You're strong, but you're just fighting a bunch of sluts I was saving for later. You have some serious hang-ups. Your kind was made to submit, succubus. I'll enslave you to my cock soon enough. No, I don't think you will. You really think you can stand against me? You saw I turned such a powerful demon into a cock-hungry whore? Yes, a demon with no sexual desires or experience, given a form molded by you. Those of us with any point of comparison are less impressed. You bitch! You'll regret that! Banger line. Oh, fuck! Got some big spells charged, huh? That's not going to be good enough. Since entering the tower, my power have... Damn! That fucking hurts! We have someone who is rather good with managing stored energy. I had not realized Iris's preparations would be so effective. Bah! Take the stupid sluts! This is a sideshow compared to whatever the fuck the Doom King is doing in Dargelon. We are victorious. We just injured him a bit though. Yes, Simon will need to face him directly, but still, we bought ourselves considerably more time in Serantia. What should be our focus? Rescue again? Correct. Let's make sure we have all the erosion secured first. I didn't want to say anything, but that's correct. No wonder it was taking so long. Arkland is a real mess compared to Fëanor's. Not that it matters, I'll just keep hammering my way through. Enough. I'm here. And you think that's an accomplishment? You walked right into my trap, you know? No backup, no spells. Only you. What trap? You arrogant little. You really think you have what it takes to fight me? A soft, pathetic incubus king like you? You can't go running home to lick mummy's cunt. I made sure the Lust Lord knew about this, so Astaire will be busy for a long time. I need no one else. Well, at least you've stopped with the bullshit. Fine then. You and me. Let's do this. We both went for the same spell? Lame. It does come easily for our powers, but... what do you think of that? What does Arkland being a mess mean? I mean, as far as I understand it, Erosia is one country on the entire, like, continent, right? So I think he just means that, like, all the different forces reflect on the tower, right? There's a bunch more concepts, whereas Erosia is, like, one thing, because, you know, he controls all of it. If I understand, actually, he doesn't control all of it. Wasn't there? We got asked to support a country in Erosia, right? Didn't we? Last stream. Fëanor is the continent, not Erosia. Yeah, but Erosia is like the majority of it, isn't it? I thought Erosia was like 80% of it. Well, whatever. We'll see. No map? Yeah. Well, we have seen the map with all three continents. Back in the Orgasmic Empire, but it was very brief. And I actually think it only pointed out, like, the continent name, not the countries on the continents. What do you think of that? Lust magic, reinforced by my research in the tower. You seem tougher than before. Holding back? That's lame. No point being alive if you don't go all out. Looks like this is going to be a battle of raw sexual power. A weakling like you who restricts himself to such a small harem doesn't stand a chance. We shall see. Damn, you can really put a lot of power behind a spell. This won't be easy. But this isn't over yet. You should see what I... He's getting turbo-owned at every opportunity. Who? Okay, the mother? Why are you here? I don't know if that's good or bad, but hello. This is the mother, right? Does anyone remember what the mother looks like? I think so? Okay, good. Enough. Leave this place, foul creatures. Fat chance, sweet cheeks. What? How dare you use such language with me? Both of you, be gone, or you shall feel my wrath. I am here to defeat him. Good to see you aren't intimidated either. These so-called goddesses are all shams, just cocksockets with delusions of grandeur. Cocksockets? That's a new one. Oh, don't pull that one out on the date, okay? Don't pull that one out on the date. That's not gonna do you any favors. In general, don't use this guy as a inspiration. He's not a good role model, okay? I should specify for any would-be incel out there. You, how dare... You like that, don't you? You want someone to put you in your place? Sockets, we're playing PoE now. Gem sockets, cock sockets. About the same. Enough! I shall destroy you here. Fuck! I don't know why I gave him that voice. That's great. Okay, you're a lot better at this than the Sarantian whore. I still think I could tame you. But not with this coward letting me take the brunt. Ready to strike. Shut up. I'll destroy you. Fuck, it's not worth it. I'll be back for you later. I mean, no heart. Silence! All you outsiders are the same, seeking to pervert my children. Okay. We're definitely going to be correcting that behavior later, as it were. I can almost guarantee it. This is odd. Perhaps I need to do more research. You came too, huh? Yeah, that bitch isn't worth it for now. This battle is between you and me. I like that none of you commented on my exceedingly high-pitched voice that I do to be annoying. I did get a DM. I need to check real quick. Give me a second. Nice. It says, I feel like I'm still in Brazil because we played Brazilian drug dealer yesterday or whatever the game name is. I got gifted a game on Steam and played it with a friend. I was not sure what the intention was. I'm surprised it wasn't like an immediate, like, oh my god, turn off the headset. Because it's really not that much more annoying than default fucklord. Okay, I guess I'm doing a good job then. I guess I'm representing the character in a real way. Yeah, we played Brazilian drug dealer free. I opened a portal to hell in the favela trying to revive Mit Allah. I need to close it, which is overwhelmingly positive on Steam with 4,245 reviews. I got it gifted and I played through all of it yesterday, and now I got a DM saying I still feel like I'm in Brazil, which is, you know, real. How long will we allow... Oh wait, how long will we allow Sabifa to rampage? Just a little longer. There are others approaching us. Hey Riola, we're here to back you up. As are we. We control most fronts, but 2 are in serious condition. Simon is holding his own for now. I say we work together against the Sabifa, then support Simon. Most of us can hold off newly appearing demons. A focus group can take down Sabifa. Yeah, the reason we didn't attack Sabifa initially is that fight is impossible. I don't actually think you can win with the initial party members you're given. Even with like perfectly bought gear to get the highest power level. Maybe you can, but with consumables, but it's a lot harder than doing it here. Let's take her alive if we can, for strategic reasons. No, I agree. The anime part is not that good right now. I agree entirely. Okay, I have access to so many people. Riola, I hate you. Okay, I have access to like everyone. I mean, the classic, I guess. I think she's decently weak to magic, so I assume it would work fine. Like, I like doing I like doing just Robin, but also I guess Yara for like, she's got really good utility now. Let's try. My question is, would I rather have Altina or Robin? Probably Altina. Cock. I'm so embarrassed now that I didn't realize. Also, I like the demon horns, new sprite, but I'm so embarrassed that I didn't realize she looks exactly like Ulyssa or whatever. Ulrissa, yeah. The hold the fucklord has over you can be broken. Surrender to us and we can restore you. Cock. Wow. Okay. I mean, cock is great and all, but that's a little much. If there is no cock, I shall consume you! Excuse me? Huh. Weak to lightning, that's convenient. Guess I'm just lightning spamming. Holy shield wall. Shield of purity. I mean... Darkness? That's not good. Thankfully we got the thing off first. I guess I'll just Earth Whip. Did she resist the whip? I think she resisted the whip. That kind of sucks. This is the... Yeah, this is the... I thought it was the one I got from being with Nalili. They have the same icon. Is she weak to... Oh, she's weak to sex. That's good. That just overwrote my +2 defense and applied minus damage. That's not good. Huh. I mean, I should probably see if this works. It doesn't do anything, sadly. Shield was about to run out. Let's do mass heal. Yeah, we're fine, I think. As long as we make sure Hilstara doesn't die, we're okay. Its final form of weird anglerfish with Lurshan. Is that from Joseph Anderson? I actually don't remember that character. Okay, -2 to all attacks is kind of a big deal. That kind of fucking sucks, actually. That kind of is a really annoying deal. Especially because it resets my fucking buffs every time. Okay, now she can't act. Do have harem tactics. Do we wanna... I can't switch her out because... Wait, that's fucked up. The nothing emote... The nothing emote... Or not emote. God, I guess I am tired. The nothing debuff prevents you from switching out. That's really fucked up. I would want a Divine Touch on Tina here to make sure she doesn't die immediately. And I don't have any... I thought I had like a higher damage kiss for Yara, but I don't. Mass heal. But I guess I should do first slot to counteract the debuff, but not this turn. Atmospheric Jolt. This is like one of the tank. This might be the tankiest enemy in the entire game so far. Am I tripping in saying that? I think it might be. Allies defense. Actually, no. Defense is already raised. It's evasion accuracy, sure. Divine Touch. Do we want to change anyone out? I could... Actually, I think I should do. This is instant, right? No, this is an instant. That's pretty bad. The Yara one is instant, though, I believe. That's instant. Okay, good. So, next turn we swap Yara out. She's not doing any damage, and is dragging the team down, so to speak. More defense, mass heal, switch out. Like, I'd prefer to have... I prefer Vala and a Lily and Robin. Robin would die if it's fizz damage. I don't know if they're doing magic or fizz. I assume it's fizz. Let's do Vala. I can also debuff the enemy then, which is pretty neat. Right now. Encourage, yes, boost my physical abilities. Did that... It didn't debuff... Okay, it's just immune to debuffs, okay. Arrow abstinence, please work. It is weak to it, good. We should be okay. I'm pretty sure. It's like perfectly tuned so that I can heal at basically exactly the same rate that they deal damage, which is mighty convenient. Mm. I'm getting kind of like I'm losing a little bit more HP than I'm gaining, so we gotta actually do like a proper heal, I think, where we spend a turn just healing. And now we're fine. Now we just win. Holy Burst, Arrow Abstinence. Spooky, never mind. This should kill, I think. Nice. Altina, that's okay that you died. I didn't care much for you anyway. 26k experience. Was that like a 10-minute fight? That felt like a 10-minute fight. Everyone leveled up. Waifu Lurefish. I got an achievement called Waifu Lurefish. What? Didn't you literally call her a lurefish earlier? I mean, that is what she was, but I'm surprised I got an achievement called it. Let me... Wait, it's this one. Waifu Lurefish. Defeat Sabifa. That's crazy. Good call out. Good call out. You got that shit on lock, man. Just... What is she? A demon, shifted into this form and severely distorted by lust magic. You've obviously suffered greatly at his hands, but are you truly so broken? Surrender to us and you can find fulfillment. Foolish mammals. Aw, we couldn't hold her? We take our full strength, and all of us are drained after today. Plus, we need to save some strength to support Simon. Sabifa is a significant portion of the Fucklord's overall strength. It is a pity we could not remove her. I'm actually not sure if you could even fight her before the segment right there. I think they might have prevented you from crossing the bridge. What's this about helping Simon? I want to see him kick the Fucklord's ass. The Fucklord appears to be drawing strength from his harem back in Erosha. It's a complex link. But I believe we can do better. His link is coerced, whereas we can give willingly of ourselves. I don't know, I feel like I don't have much left. Don't worry, he doesn't need mana. He needs the support of our sexual connections. And for all your hesitance, you don't have much to give there. Perhaps. It's like the little bit of power Incubus Kings gain from fucking people. Yes, but whereas that is often too small to measure, this will produce a significant, if temporary, boost. Ah yes, we can spirit bomb the bad guy. I mean, they're trying to spirit bomb us with like a manufactured spirit bomb, so it's only fair that we spirit bomb back, right? Then let's do it. That always works. What's the success rate on Spirit Bomb? I think it happens. I think it works in like one movie and nothing else, right? I think there's only one movie where Spirit Bomb works, and it doesn't work a single time in the mainline show, and it doesn't work in any of the other movies. I believe that's the success rate of it. I think it's like 1 to 12 or something. It's really good odds, actually. I'm out of water. Well, you're not bad. Oh, well, you're not bad. More skill than I expected, and you've done your work. It's a movie and Boo. It does work at Boo, you're right, that makes sense. But you're oddly weak, a small shard perhaps. Except, you should have the Incubus Emperors. Is it really possible you still can't control it? I prefer to get him off that train of thought, but an attack won't work. He's goading me into launching attacks he can easily predict. But I need to think of something. I may be stronger than with the Incubus Emperor, but I'm still... Kaioken! Hell? Where's that coming from? You aren't the only one who can draw from external power. Oh, it's on. I have an entire country of sexually repressed people to draw from. This describes almost every country on Earth. Maybe every country on Earth. It's literally a spirit bomb. That's so funny. I love that Robin is facing away. Robin's like, no, I can't be shown. Robin, you gotta get in there on the spirit bomb. Don't let the secret... Like, is this how the secret gets out? Robin's like, no, I gotta help. We gotta make sure that that we have enough power. This isn't enough. We need to send him more power. This is everything I have. It's not that. We need more people, more links. I already contacted Janine and the others. They've joined us, but... Win to the rescue! Awesome, we just need to connect you. Already done. I'm used to sharing Simon. Love you so much. Illy lady has sad sparklies. Karina, you're not really joining in. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm just... Damn it, just because I don't want to fuck everyone, that doesn't mean I don't love you. Wait, I mean... Screw it, I'll just plunge straight into the sex magic and give everything I have. Sexy hugs for healing, lady. Whoa. Holy shit, Karina, you've got all kinds of sexual energy bottled up. Are they saying that canonically nuns and people who have taken the oath of celibacy are stronger than people who haven't? What did they mean by this? What did they mean by this? I'm opening my soul here. You'd better not take advantage of me. I'm just happy to feel your soul so open like this. Anything else we do, we can discuss later. Ugh, this is rough. I don't know how much longer I can withstand this. We might be sending enough now, but not all of us are combat elites. Also, I don't remember this at all. This is completely blank from my memory. I don't even know if this existed when I played. What happens when we start dropping out? Just keep it up, everyone. Maybe Simon can finish the battle in time. Yeah, girl. Get in the pool, girl. Get in the mech, girl. I'm getting tired. If only we had more people to share the burden. It's a bit too anime, I agree. I'll help. Robin, I'd love to have you with us, but a sexual link is absolutely required. I don't think even you can dodge that requirement. I said I'd help. Oh. Ooh. Yayness for Simonette. Come then, we'll hug you and hug you and hug... Can we focus here? One moment. Get in the sexual pool, Shinji. So real. Ah, that feels so much better. So excited to work with you, Robin. Let's do this. It's really funny that it's so anime, because the fucklord is inspired by the generic isekai anime protagonist. I think he isekai'd to Erosha as well, from memory. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he is an isekai guy. Or at least he has all the qualities of an isekai guy. He might not actually be an isekai guy. But it is really funny that he's written as a parody of, like, the harem protagonist. Yes, let's give it everything we have. You're tougher than you look, but is this all? You really took down the Incubus Emperor with this? I can feel everyone supporting me, but deeper than that, it doesn't feel like my power, yet I feel it between us. Well, a bit too malicious than the harem protagonist. I mean, there's virtually no difference between the fucklord and the shield hero protagonist. Right? They're essentially exactly the same. Except the shield hero supporting characters happen to enjoy it and have it as a kink. Come on, I'm getting bored. Ah! Did he magically castrate the entire country? No, but he did enslave a whole bunch of people for fun. And then they kind of got into it kink-wise and kept being enslaved. But initially it was just like slavery for slavery's sake. Because, you know, when you go to another world, that's the first thing you think about. Like, how can I get slaves? Like, that's also the first thing I would think about. So I can't, like, blame the guy, but that's the way it goes, you know? Damn it! How the hell did you do that? Was it the charged magic? Somehow in non-sexual form? It doesn't matter. So long as it destroys you. No, you wouldn't shut the fuck up, Pip? What? I can stop talking. Famous non-protagonist protagonist. I can't believe such a shitty technique works. Shouldn't a non-sexual shard just be weak? Whatever. There are too many people watching now anyway. Fighting further would just be stupid. But make no mistake, this isn't over. Not by a long shot. Before, I was just fucking around with Arkland. Now, I'm aiming to kill you. And once I do, I'll take your shard and everything you love. He's so not threatening. It's funny because he's been painted as incompetent from the start, whereas the Incubus Emperor was painted as a threat from the start. Which is why I still think he'll, like, switch on a dime and become scary later. We'll see what happens. I know things went well, from the reports and all, but until we actually see him, I won't be... Simon! I'm back. Did ya feel us supporting you in the fight? I did. I felt every single one of you. I don't deserve such nonsense. I feel so close to everyone. Come, would you do the honors? Hugs, hugs, hugs. Porn scene? There's a lot to talk about, and I want to spend time with you, but we still have work to do. But we did win, right? I mean, we didn't take him out, but I think it was a great victory. Remember, we averted a war that could have devastated Arkland. I agree. Avoiding wider scale bloodshed is worth a great deal. War with the Fucklord is now inevitable, though. Maybe it was before, but now... I agree. He did lose a lot today, so I doubt he'll be able to attack again soon, but we'll need to face him. I assume we're taking the fight to him, but won't that flip the odds we had this time? Not only will he have the advantage due to teleportation distance, he'll be more alert than we were. I haven't told everyone about it yet, but the offer from Stenai may be useful there. I agree. Don't try to go through teleportation or the tower. Reach Stenai normally and build the route from there. Meanwhile, I think our strongest weapon to delay the conflict is political. Genelon and perhaps even Rodak can provide pressure. I believe Janine is working on that in Yihelin. Iris wants to speak with you as well. Yes, I'll be headed there next. I have a task for you as well. Please take care of the Erosion prisoners, and any soldiers the Fucklord may have abandoned. The forces are broken, and they're weakened without him, but he did abandon quite a few. Cure those who can be easily cured, or who surrender. The others, I'll take care of them when I get back. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Interesting. They really just threw you in here. God, I'm faltering a little bit. Not just when reading, but in general. But I'm trying to figure out how long I want to go, what I want to go to. I think we'll do the next segment. We'll probably do the next segment and then call it. Do like a 1 to 2 hour stream. I know it was difficult for you and the other fighters, but I found it remarkable that this conflict had so few civilian casualties. I mean, they never reached reality. Basically. Yes, it was a welcome wait, no, they did. Just not this stream, but what the fuck happened last stream? Yeah, he just jumped around random points, right? And we blocked like all of them. Sounds good, Marcus. I don't think I'll be going for too long. I'm definitely crashing out a little bit because I've been up since 4 AM. But I have to stay awake, so it's like, this is a way to do it. Yes, it was a welcome relief. I hope to keep it that way. Though I suppose that's actually not true. The Fucklord will likely be inflicting many casualties in his anger. Janine, can you stop being so depressing? Can you just, like, for once not think about the most depressing part about every conflict? Like, yes, he'll go back and torture innocents and kill his people. Can you just pretend that doesn't happen? Just to, like, bring the mood up, the vibe? That's true. I haven't wanted to mention it and depress anyone, but I've been thinking about it. He really is a monster, doing that to his own people. Simon, you have to stop him. I will. Well done. More than a few Incubus Kings have claimed the kingdom, only to fall to the first challenger. Thank you. Hopefully we'll be even more prepared next time. The Fucklord, though, he was both stronger and more resourceful than I expected. I could have taken him, but he's getting stronger at an unusual rate. In a fight, right? In a fight. Are there any likely scenarios where you fight him directly? No, the problem is always going to be the Lust Lord. He wants to steal a shard from an Incubus King, but I think he especially wants mine. For unsurprising reasons, yes. Unsurprising reasons? Do we know why? What? Am I too tired to understand this? Because is it just that he hates her, or is it that she's a woman, or... Like, is it... Because we've annoyed like, is it because we've annoyed him and stolen the Incubus Emperor shard? I guess that's a valid reason that this would be the case. Because he thinks it's Astera who's the leader of that operation. I do so like that attitude. I look forward to you dominating me one day. But that day is not anytime soon. Taking out the Fucklord takes priority. Even over the anomaly in the tower? Yes, even that. It also seems to have lost your scent. Now it's heading toward the location where you and the Fucklord fought. Perhaps it's drawn to the activity of Incubus Kings, but for now, it doesn't no matter. We'll do our best to prepare in every way. He will too. It seems the tower is more to it than I thought. Part of me regrets not going deeper. Simon, I have a strong feeling you shouldn't abandon that aspect of things. Delve deeper. I will. I felt that connection ritual. Enjoy your harem as soon as business is done. All of this tower talk is somewhat confusing to me, but it seems it'll be essential to our future. Really funny when you have to, like, when you're someone who doesn't have knowledge within a field and you have to, like, be part of a conversation where you, like, barely understand anything and you're just thinking, like, yeah, I'm trying to catch everything you're saying. It's not working, but I'm trying. Queen Filial, thank you for accepting our invitation. I had always intended to, though I confess to being uncomfortable with being taken between Yihilini locations and your headquarters. I apologize for that, but with locations under attack, we wanted to prioritize security. Our headquarters may have been quite austere by your taste, but I hope you find Yihilin more accommodating. It is fine. I can respect the focus on efficiency. Actually, I found my stay there pleasant. It was better than a mere fortress. But I assume you have come because you're willing to negotiate with us. Negotiate. I would do more than that. If it were up to me, I would have supported you during the war. But Genelon is a large nation, and there are many who do not wish any kind of disturbance. So no military aid is forthcoming, I take it? No, and we cannot be seen to extend any consideration to you. However, I heard about your discussion with Stanai. Genelon will be less than observant about this. Ah, I see. So you're saying that you'll look the other way. Pretend it isn't happening. You think it's a good path to reach Erosha with a military force then? I do. Getting entangled in their politics could be a mess, but the advantage is undeniable. I realize that it must be discouraging to hear that I can offer so little help, but I do have one word of encouragement. There are few on Fëanor who would support you, but there are absolutely none who want the Fucklord to remain in power. Even the Lust Lord? Even him. I believe the Fucklord insulted him at some point, and he never forgave it. These people are so insanely petty. It's actually kind of absurd how petty they are. With that said, I do realize that one reason I'm crashing out is that I haven't eaten in like 10 hours almost. That's, yeah, 9 hours. So I do need to fix food. Which I'll probably actually order because I don't have things stocked up, which I'm a bit embarrassed about. I need to go grocery shopping tomorrow. But I am going to order while I wait. Let's see. Shrimpin' Pimpin'. What is this dish? Shake Shack Nigiri. Sushi. I think sushi is pretty good. I'll take sushi. There we go. Even him. I believe the Fucklord insulted him at some point, and he never forgave it. Regardless, if he did manage to unseat the Fucklord, you would immediately have immense support from within Genelon. Because they want trade restored, I assume? In addition to not having an unstable madman nearby, yes. That's good to hear. What about the other nations? If your negotiations go well, you should have Stenai as a technical vassal. Provided you keep a light touch, Genelon will not complain. Tatseni currently has a peace with Erosha, but a nervous one. They'll not stand against you. The Lust Lord might make noise, but Genelon can lean on him. If you have everyone's support, I don't think he'll start a war. If you can truly limit the conflict to us versus the Fucklord, that would be very helpful. I truly hope you can defeat him, Simon. Once you do, we will need to have longer conversations. This is the same woman who was at the gathering, right? I wonder what her endgame is. Oh! Para member? Interesting. We will speak again once the situation has developed. Strange. In the past I felt only a layer of defensive magic with her. I don't think it grew any weaker, yet. I don't think it's my imagination, but I feel some kind of connection. Well, it doesn't matter for now. Para member! Or leader member. A rather complex, messy war, was it not? You seem happy about that? I suppose that's inappropriate, but with few civilians in danger, I find the complexity quite interesting. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I'd like to get your opinion on the war overall. Gladly, my lord. It was obviously fundamentally a victory for us. We achieved our objectives, the Fucklord did not. The many Erosians we capture will require some of our resources, but they will be an advantage in a future conflict. It's remarkable just how many surrendered to us. His forces were significantly reduced. But overall, this war is measured only by how well it prepares us for the next conflict. I think we did quite well. Not only did we turn the tide, we placed ourselves in an advantageous position. Thank you for the report, Iris. Let me know when you have finished your business here and are ready to move on. Oh fuck? Ah, my lord, I was hoping to get your attention with a small matter. Is that an Erosian succubus? That's correct. They really have beautiful variation in Erosha, but I suppose I'm getting off topic. That sounds extremely likely. Yeah, I mean... Is there anyone he hasn't done that with? During the conflict, some of the Fucklord's orcs and succubi defected. Only a small number, but they wish to assist us. We'd accept their help then. Wonderful. I knew you would understand. Please speak to her about the details. So, you're a dark guy, are you? That's quite a delicious soul. Gotta call it a very important time again, so I'm rewinding. Sorry, it's fine. Don't worry. But don't worry, I'm here on business. You're the first person who's actually stood up to the Fucklord, and I respect that. I was under the impression that the Fucklord restricted all sexual activity other than his own, but you seem to be healthy. He's made an exception for succubi, both artificial sexual energy and occasional sex for those who do especially well, but it's not exactly satisfactory. No, that's a game, a really good one. Can we expect more defections then? Perhaps some, but I'm afraid you won't be able to rely on them. You see, the Fucklord saw how the Incubus Emperor was brought down by disloyal subordinates. That made him adopt more lenient standards, and move away from using us as a primary force. Human women with some kind of magical charge? That's right, his Virgin Slut Army is now his primary force, with secondary orc forces and much smaller groups of succubi. Those poor dears, so frustrated. We all want to give them some relief, but we don't want to get killed. Unfortunately, because the Fucklord has been pushing us aside, the amount of intelligence we can give you is limited. Still much appreciated. Unless you have some urgent news, I'll put you in contact with my subordinates. Sure we can see your palace? Just the one we negotiate the airship trade with? I didn't remember the last part. That's good to know. And we hear nice things about these new nations. Sorry, but in the short term we'll have to consider the possibility that you've been sent to infiltrate us. My, you're suspicious, but I suppose that's why you've been successful so far. We'll cooperate. I'd love to tour Arkland, but truthfully, I want to return to Rosha. Please take the war to the fucklord. That's everyone in here. I believe your work is nearly done now, my lord. Would you like to proceed? What came of the attack on the Doom King's false palace? It went better than we had hoped. The fucklord abandoned them when the situation became more difficult, and most surrendered rather easily. Rather quickly. So we do have a considerable number of prisoners under magical compulsion. I am uncertain if that is an appropriate gift for you, but you do wish to help them, correct? I feel like my reading comprehension is going in the gutter. Like I have to like reread stuff to get the connection between paragraphs, which is not a good sign. Yes, I do. We'll see how it goes. So, Robin, this I'll be able to follow. Let me just say that this I'll be able to follow. Yayness! Well, I didn't want it to be like this, but I hope no one thinks any less of me. Oh please, you stepped in and saved our asses. I'd have thought less of you if you'd kept the secret at the cost of the fight. What are you erring about? Then you don't. Who am I to judge? We have bigger problems. This is really quite... well... It's great that you finally have a normal relationship. Gotta be healthier for you. Nalili, you're the best. Robin, I won't insult you by asking if you chose this, but are you happy with your choice? Yes. Then you won't hear a word from me. I'm glad you're happy, Robin. Welcome aboard. Is that really all? You're not going to jump me? As long as you don't take away my fantasies, I'll be a perfect lady. Hugs for Simonette! Ah, he's back. Please don't be alarmed, I'm just here to talk. You don't understand how strong the fucklord's compulsion is. We won't be able to stop ourselves from attacking you for long. No, I do understand. We've been working on the problem, but it seems it can't be resolved simply. Right now, we only have a few choices. The simplest would be to place you all into stasis until we solve the problem. When the fuck did we develop stasis technology? You're giving us a choice? I met his harem. The Doom King is not like the fucklord. Another solution is to fuck us, right? We're virgin sluts. The whole spell is based on sex. Robin, the succubus relation we all didn't want to see. No, I wanted to see Robin fuck the succubi. What? Of course I did. What are you talking about? That's correct. It's not my preferred solution, but... Come on, just fuck us already. On top of the spell banning sex, he's been increasing our sexual need. I'd fuck you even if you didn't free me. I want to be free, more than anything. I'd agree to a much less pleasant solution. I just want to be clear that you have a choice. This may not be how I wanted my first time to be. But I also didn't want to be sexually tortured into being a slave. Robin and Simon, the succubus relation we didn't want to see. Oh, the normal relationship, I see what you mean. It's funny, because when I played this the first time, I really didn't mind it at all. But now that I'm like reading everything out loud, and it's like hitting more and I have to talk about it, it's way more of a gripe than it was when I was just reading it. I don't know why. But I genuinely didn't care about it at all as a negative the first time. This may not be how I wanted my first time to be, but I also didn't want to be sexually tortured into being a slave. You know, apples and oranges, sure, but that seems fair. Your succubi have been telling us how gentle you are. That sounds not so bad. They weren't supposed to interfere, but I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. We're still going to be coming at you, though. You'd better be ready. That was curious. You can't say, that was curious. That forces me to go back and read the porn. What do you mean, that was curious? What are we dealing with here? This is the weirdest porn scene I've ever seen. Half of them are trying to fight him, the other half is trying to fuck him. And they're super, like, weakened, so they don't do any damage. Okay, he broke one curse. He's also gotten better at using tentacles, which I guess is important for the plot to know. Simon found himself feeling stronger with each woman he fucked. Interesting. Overflowing with so much energy, he felt like he could go all night. Judging from the raw desire of the women around him, he might need to. Okay, so did he, like, is he absorbing the energy from people? The fuck? Did you get the data on the spell that you needed? Yes, we should be able to develop more options in the future. But I'm more interested in the way you held back. Instead of creating a link to them, you intentionally severed one. I don't want to bind all these women to me. Sex with magic involved is unfair. Would ruin them for future relationships. You know what? Crazy that he considers this, but that would be the case, right? Someone's so good, like literal sex god. Like, how could you be satisfied sexually from someone else if it's like being drugged up, I assume. It's like being insanely high on coke or something and having sex, and that just like elevates the experience, right? Anything afterwards is gonna be mundane in comparison. I tried to make it so that they might remember this positively, but it would free them in the future instead of binding them. I feel like I should have guessed. I must say, I enjoyed this. Learning about human views of sex has made it a somewhat guilty pleasure, but I still enjoy watching sexual conquest. May not be able to see it often, but it was nice to see it happen in a positive way. I don't know if it's likely to repeat. Did Yar at least watch? Fuck yes, I came like a dozen times. Simon, let's go invade Erosha soon. All in good time. How soon can we depart for Stanai? There'll be some time before I can make all the necessary arrangements. I trust that you will prepare to the best of your ability. However, I hope that you will also take a little time to relax. I'll try. Has anything else serious come up? I've tried to handle all the minor tasks, however, there are several people who want to talk to you. Lenine and Aurelice seem to have a lot of feelings about the decisions made during the war. They requested your presence as soon as we were done here. Yeah, because we picked Darglon or Genelon early on in the fight. Though much of the fighting took place on a solely magical plane, there were unfortunate casualties in various places. The information is restricted to the political parties in Serantia, while Takan seems to be keeping it entirely secret. On a more positive note, speak to Riala. It seems she and Robin came to some sort of interesting conclusion. Okay, I'll speak to them. You could also check on the erosions, if you like. We made a place for them in the holding cells by the courtyard. Finally, we have secured every battleground, but they have not been thoroughly searched yet. You may want to check if we left anything behind. Also, there were reports of residue from the Chosen's encounter with the Fucklord. Might look into them if we have time. Seems like a shining sword, if nothing else. Perhaps by the time you return, we'll be able to go to Stanai. Okay, so this is where it opens up. I can do all the fighting we've skipped in the tower, and I can also do one more bar talk with Orkent, and then there's a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't eaten in way too many hours. I feel like my brain is disintegrating, which makes this a lot less enjoyable than it should be. So I'm going to call it here. Either do the combat next stream or just quickly get it over with. It's only the tower. I don't think there's any dialogue or anything like that. But if there is, I'll record it and then play it back at the start of the stream if I do it that way. But yeah, I am too dead. I've got a hunger-induced headache, so I gotta eat something and then probably try to nap for like an hour and then stay awake for the rest of the night. I really thought I'd have more energy today, but I was working, or rather I was talking with a coworker until 7 pretty much like square. They stayed for so long and that really drained me. So I'm gonna call it here. Upload the VOD, etc, etc. But that's it for me. I'll be back probably Sunday, is my assumption. Maybe earlier, but no promises. So with that, I'll say bye-bye. Sleep tight.